So there is a very disturbing story going on with Anna Kepner these days that has all of us in raising eyebrows. So apparently there's a disturbing new twist in Anna Kepner's death aboard a Carnival cruise that feds say 16-year-old stepbrother raped her before murdering her on their family vacation. And Anna's stepbrother has been indicted as an adult by a federal grand jury and charged with first-degree murder and aggravated sexual assault, according to federal prosecutors in Florida. And the feds only identify Anna's stepbrother by his initials TH and say he's facing a maximum sentence of life in prison if convicted. Anna's stepbrother was originally charged as a juvenile and the criminal case was sealed, but now that he's charged as an adult, there's a superseding indictment with some horrifying allegations. So in the indictment obtained by TMZ, the feds claim Anna's stepbrother vaginally penetrated her with his penis by the use of force. Okay, so it's the first time we've seen the feds allege rape in connection with Anna's killing, and apparently, as TMZ reported, Anna died from mechanical asphyxiation, and the FBI said they found 2 bruises on the side of her neck. The feds thought she died from a bar hold and arm placed across the neck. Anna's body was found November 7 last year in a room she was sharing with her stepbrother. Her body was reportedly wrapped in a blanket and hidden under a bed. Now, a report in the wake of Anna's death claimed her stepbrother had a weird infatuation with the cheerleader, allegedly climbing on top of her in bed once when she was asleep. Wow, I am very scared having to hear about this because this just comes to show that there are a lot of creeps out there, and it could even be your own family, and that's even more scary, by the way. Now, I'm so glad that now justice is being held with this guy, because this guy is a perv. This guy, like I said, is a creep. And this guy clearly thought that he was on top of the world to be taking advantage of the poor girl who, by the way, I believe was only 16 years old. And what's even more sad of it all, though, is that it was just, one of those things where we were like, okay, well, Anna Kepner, she has a stepbrother, and I believe the stepbrother loves her, and the stepbrother takes care of her, and so forth, and blah, blah, blah. And, because at the end of the day, he is family of the girl, like we all thought about that in the past, okay? But now, these shocking stories are coming out here, and it's clearly coming to show that the guy is not only a very sick person, but it's also coming to show that, you can't trust your family members. You can't trust anyone.